Freshman phenom Tavion Kinsey's taking the basketball world by storm, whether it's from dunking over 3 of his teammates or a reporter like me. It's every kid's dream to catch a ball while at a game, but does it all come down to luck? Or is there actually some skill involved? Teams around the country would be lost without their equipment staff, but their efforts rarely often see the light. It's never ideal to lose on a walk-off, let alone lose a no-hitter on a walk-off. However, the Harrisburg Senators did celebrate Wednesday night as they clinched the first half Western Division title. Big 33 celebrates Pennsylvania's and Maryland's best high school football players each state has to offer. Quickness, strength, and skill are all judged on the field, but integrity is gauged by what you do for others not as fortunate as you.
What's up, how you doing? Good!
Big 33 Buddies celebrates putting everyone on an even playing field through pairing special needs children with each player during game week.
It's a great experience, just the whole thing with the pep rally of the game, get to meet my buddy and hang out with him all the time. It's great, and I'm real excited.
Well, we talked about being servant leaders, and I think it's very important that they learn to get it. And what it is making sure that they remember that they can use the game for some greater good. And that's what this is all about.
A pep rally filled with fun games and activities gives the buddies a chance to meet and form a bond.
Some of them probably haven't had the opportunity to meet special needs kids, and you really see relationships develop even in the course of a couple hours, but over the course of the week especially. It's really what makes the Big 33 an amazing experience.
Athletes often face setbacks and challenges, but nothing quite like those that their buddies face on a daily basis.
I mean, it's not all about wins and losses. I mean, it's all about the bigger picture. It's like this. Knuckles.
Thundering Herd football is charging its way into Tampa for the 2018 Gasparilla Bowl, and Marshall fans are making the trip. Just like the herd of bison they come to support, Marshall fans travel in packs to come support the green and white.
It's an incredible experience being down in Florida, just seeing all the fans here and everything, thousands of fans coming out to enjoy the environment, and it's such a great bowl to be in.
Just supporting the team, that's all that matters to me. It's just being here is amazing.
To Marshall fans, being in the sea of Kelly Green means more than just watching a football game.
It means everything. I mean, Marshall is like my second home. This is where, I grew up. This is where I made friends for life. To come back here and support the herd, I mean, I have all the pride in the world.
While these fans might be 900 miles from Huntington, their support for the herd doesn't waver one bit. In Tampa, Courtney Andrews, Marshall Today. The teams left in the World Cup are dwindling as the final is fast approaching. The first of the semifinals was today, and tomorrow we'll get the other World Cup finalist when England plays Croatia. But today in England. The Hershey Bears' full schedule is out, and there's some surprises that aren't like years past. For the first time in over 30 years, there's no home game on Thanksgiving Eve. That was a great tradition for the Bears that will be missed this year. The home opener for the Bears is on October 6th, but the next day, former Bears great Chris Bork in Bridgeport will play the Bears at Giant Center. The full schedule is on our website, abc27.com, under sports. Now, get used to these two words next to the Phillies logo. These guys look like they're all in for the pennant race. The Phillies have to travel up to New York tonight to face off against the Mets. Scoreless in the second inning, that's until Maikel Franco steps to the plate and crank one deep to left. 3-run homer puts the Phillies on top. And the Phillies weren't done there. Abdul Herrera piles it on with this shot to center to make it 6-1. The Phillies win, and the Braves lost tonight, so the Phillies are in first place. Now in Pittsburgh, Nationals Pirates top of the 5th, former Senator Anthony Rendon 2-run shot to left to jumpstart the Nats night. Nats win it 5-1. Yankees lead the Orioles in the 7th 5-3. Manny Machado sends one deep and gets it done despite Aaron Judge's leaping effort. Now let's take a closer look. That ball just barely makes it over the glove to head out of the park. The game is tied 5-5. Now on to the 9th. With the bases loaded, Jonathan Scope sneaks it past the first baseman, and the Orioles win it 6-5. Now, I think this next clip is every girl's worst nightmare. You're on a date and you just finished eating, but you've saved some of your dinner for leftovers, but it's on your face. That was the unfortunate reality for this gentleman at the Cardinals and White Sox game last night. It's a condiment crisis. He has a huge blob of mustard on his cheek, but he doesn't know it. He then gets a call telling him he's on TV with mustard on his face, so he tries to wipe it off and save some face in front of his date. He cleans off his lip, but the mustard has made a home on his cheek. He goes in with the napkin wipe, still can't get it off, then finally, he gets it off his cheek and the crisis has been averted. Poor guy. And that's a look at sports. I'm Courtney Andrews.